Hi everybody, this is Mike Sully Sullivan, and this is your virtual players meeting for Fair Winds Brewing Company presents the Voorhees Open Back to Camp driven by INNOVA and odds number 12, Rice Property Group's Duck Golf 36. Okay, we're here on hole 14 at Campside, what used to be known as the island hole. No longer an island, the basket still will be here in the midst of these trees. But instead of this being an island, the blacktop will be OB. A blacktop and a cross basically will be OB. And that sort of extends to the backside here and also to the hyzer line. And we're going to have these leaf blown so that the line is very nice and clear. Hole 15's tee pad used to be up here, if some of you remember the playground hole. The playground hole now will play over here to the left of the stop sign. You'll basically be throwing from the front of the tee pad onward will be OB, road, and left. There will be a drop zone there at the base of the hill should you never establish inbounds. And then hole 1's basket plays up to this side of the road. And so for hole 1, paved road and across, also OB. Other than that, roofs of buildings and the lake are the only other pieces of OB on Campside. During Duck Golf 36, you're going to play 4 rounds on 2 different courses. Campside, which is the temporary course we set up in the campgrounds once they close for the year, and Parkside, which is the normal Burke Lake course from the longs, minus the first 6 holes, and plus 6 additional field holes, A through F. You're going to play Parkside in this order: 7 through 10, A through F, and then 11 through 18. Please be careful to play it that way so you don't get stroked for misplay. There are 2 pools here at Duck Golf. Pool A is all of the pro divisions plus MA1 and MA40. You all are going to play 2 rounds at Campside first, and then on Sunday you will play 2 rounds at Parkside. Pool B is all of the other amateur divisions. You will play the reverse: 2 rounds at Parkside first, and then 2 rounds at Campside on Sunday. On Saturday night, one of our sponsors, Fair Winds Brewing Company, is hosting a player party. On the day of the tournament, Tournament Central, we set up here along the mini golf fence. This is right next to the main lot, the ice cream parlor. This is where we're all going to park for our initial meeting before Pool A heads to Campside. The basic OB rules here on Parkside are that the lake is out of bounds, inside the mini golf fence is out of bounds, and if you do go in there, please get tournament staff to retrieve your disc. Do not climb the fence yourself. Paved roads and across are out of bounds with 2 exceptions I'll get into in a second. And the gravel parking lot, as delineated by the logs near hole 9's tee and hole 11's basket, is out of bounds. I'm here on hole 11 to discuss one of the 2 aforementioned exceptions to the road and across OB rule, and that's the turnaround and parking area here. This is not road and across OB. This is basically if you're inside, completely surrounded by either the blacktop here or that little island with the tree on it. All of that is OB. But if you're across, like if you're on 10 and you manage to get over here by 11's short pad, you're not OB just because you've crossed the parking lot. And obviously the same with 11, you have to shoot across the blacktop in order to play the hole. So obviously road and across is not in play here. So here at field hole C, you'll see there's road here. Now this road is not out of bounds until you get up to the flag line. You can see up here in the distance. Once you get to that flag line, at that point, road and left is OB. Up to the flag line, there is no OB. We're here at the MANDO tree in field hole C. We were just over there discussing the flag line. This is a mandatory left. You need to pass to the left of this tree. It's a little tricky because the missed MANDO line, which I have some flags here pointing, goes from the center of this tree through the center of the next tree and then all the way down to the tree there. That's the missed MANDO line, but the drop zone is over here around the corner. so that you can throw down the hill to the basket cleanly. Field hole E has a mandatory, you must pass left of the marked mandatory. You might be able to see it right there. It's this tree in front of us. There's a drop zone on the left side of the tree. If you draw a line between the flags of the drop zone through the tree, that will create the missed mandatory line. This is field hole F on the Parkside course. There's a mandatory right on this hole. I'm going to show it to you right now. If you look up here, this tree on our left here is marked with tape. That is the mandatory right. Keeps you away from the walking path and out of the OB mini golf course. You'll notice two flags at the base of the tree. Those two flags are the drop zone. As with field hole E, if you draw a line between the flags through the tree to the other side, that marks the missed mandatory line. And here in the fairway of hole 16, we have a mandatory left of this tree. See, there's an arrow on it. And then the drop zone, should you miss it, is marked over here with some flags and a board right here.